come back to helper dad. Let's explore how to build an iceberg order on sierrachart. An iceberg order is essentially a large order broken down into smaller, more manageable visible portions, with the primary goal of minimizing the impact on the market. Why would you want to use iceberg orders? Well, they help reduce slippage, allow for discrete accumulation or distribution of positions, and prevent you from revealing your hand to other traders. This tutorial will demonstrate how to construct an automated iceberg order system directly within sierrachart. First, you'll need to make sure you have a few prerequisites in place. You need sierrachart installed and configured, preferably the current version, with a data feed connected and functioning properly. A basic knowledge of the sierrachart Advanced Custom Study Interface and Language, ACSL, is a must, including writing custom studies and familiarity with the SCTX object and its functions. Finally, ensure you have sufficient trading account permissions, including the ability to place bracket orders if you intend to use them, and an understanding of any exchange limits that might apply to automated trading. EXT, we need to plan the iceberg logic. Several key variables need defining. These include total size, representing the total order size you want to execute, display size, the visible order size that appears on the order book, refresh size, which determines the amount added when the displayed order fills. This could be the same as the display size. Randomization range, this adds randomness to the refresh size to make it less predictable. Time delay, that sets the time in seconds before placing the next visible order if the current order hasn't immediately filled, and price offset, a small offset to the bid/ask price to improve the probability of a fill, which is optional. The core logic involves several steps. First, you'll place an initial buy or sell order for the display size. When the order fills, you'll detect this event, and if the total size hasn't been reached, you'll replenish the order by placing another order for a random amount, determined by the refresh size plus or minus the randomization range. If the order doesn't fill within the specified time delay, you'll cancel and replace the order at a slightly more attractive price. Finally, the process stops when the total size is reached. Let's move on to writing the ACSL custom study. Start by opening the sierrachart chart, navigate to Analysis, then Studies, and select Custom Study DLL. Then press Edit/Create to open the ACSL editor. Declare the key variables from Step 2 as inputs for the study using SC input, which will allow user configuration. Use SC add trading order to place the initial order and set the order type to limit or market based on user preference, setting the order quantity to display size. Next, use SC order status to monitor the order status, specifically checking for order status filled. If the order is filled and the total size hasn't yet been reached, calculate the next order size using refresh size plus or minus randomization range, incorporating SC random for randomness, and then place the next order using SC add trading order and updating the remaining total size. For the optional time delay logic, use SC date time to track the order placement time. If the difference between the current time and the placement time exceeds the time delay in seconds, cancel and replace the order with a small price offset, using SC cancel order to cancel the open order. Finally, implement error handling and logging using SC add message to trade service log to record important events and errors for debugging purposes. You have your custom study. It's time to integrate and test it. Compile the study by pressing Compile in the ACSL editor, then add the compiled study to the desired chart. Configure the study inputs by setting appropriate values for the total size, display size, and other parameters. It's recommended to start with small values for testing purposes. Use sierrachart's replay functionality to backtest the iceberg strategy on historical data, analyzing the execution results and adjusting parameters as needed. Then, Connect the study to a paper trading account for real-time simulation without risking real money, and carefully monitor the order execution and performance. ETs discuss risk management and considerations. Always ensure your display size is within exchange limits to avoid exceeding maximum order sizes. Be aware that Iceberg orders can still experience slippage, so you might need to adjust the price offset and time delay to improve fill rates. Continuously monitor the performance of your Iceberg strategy and adjust parameters based on market conditions and execution results. Finally, be aware that large Iceberg orders can be detected and potentially front-run. To mitigate this risk, employ strategies such as adding more randomness or using a smaller display size. In conclusion, building an Iceberg order system on sierrachart requires careful planning, Excel programming, and rigorous testing. By following these steps, you can automate the execution of large orders while minimizing their market impact. Always prioritize risk management and continuously monitor the performance of your strategy. Experiment with different parameters and thoroughly backtest before deploying to a live trading account. Now, get started building your Iceberg and refine your execution strategy. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Helper Dad.